everyone! Today I'm making a recipe for my new Ninja Swirl. I got the Ninja Swirl for my birthday last weekend, and we've already made some recipes, but we figured we'd share one with you, and then we're planning on we'll make like shorts of us making recipes as we make new ones. So let's get started. So I have 3 ripe bananas in this bowl. Mash them. I got the Ninja Swirl, and it has the same thing as the Ninja Creami, but it also can do soft serve instead of just ice cream, or instead of just like scoopable ice cream. And it's pretty fun. It'll be great for having summer treats, and you can make some actually pretty healthy and pretty easy recipes that actually taste pretty good. So, because you can even do some just like straight like fruit from a can, or just like fresh fruit with some juice or something. Pretty easy. And then you can still make like the sugary ice cream you would usually buy. So it's fun because you can make a lot of different things all with the same machine. And yeah. So I have mashed my bananas. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you still want whole bananas. So I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And this is one of my favorites. We've made it the last, we've only made 2 batches of the ice creams and stuff, but I made it both times because I liked it. Alright. So now I have put 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and then I'm gonna add in half a cup of yogurt, which you can switch this out for. Well, technically, this is one of the recipes that came with it, and we switched out. It says like oat milk or something. We switched it out for yogurt, and this is just vanilla yogurt. So we switched this out, but it's worked out really good when we've made it. So now you just stir this together until it's all incorporated. And the really cool thing about this thing is, like I said, you can just add in like just like fruit and whatever. You don't want to add in like loose stuff. Like you don't want to add in just like slices of mango or apple or whatever. I don't know if I've ever heard about apple ice cream. Maybe. But if you don't want to add in just like straight fruit chunks or whatever, but if you add in some juice or something with them, you can do it. But it's cool because it can just do a frozen chunk of stuff and turn it into a smooth, creamy ice cream. So that's really fun. So then here's the container you put it in. So you have to make sure the bottom's closed, and now we put this in. Let's put this. I think a spatula would be better to get this out. But we've enjoyed it with what we've made. So if you were on the edge about if you wanted to get one or not, I'd say you will probably be pretty happy if you get one. Because all you have to do is just make these, and then you can make a whole bunch of them and put them in your freezer. And then all you have to do is put them in the machine. And then depending on what you do, it can like up in like less than 6 minutes it should be done. Yeah, I think the longest ones we've done were like 6 minutes to do, but Pretty quick, considering like a regular ice cream machine would take way longer. Alright, so now we are going to put this in the freezer. Put the lid on. We labeled the lids with what to do, or what they are, and like what settings to use, just to make it easier, and because some may look similar. Now we're going to freeze this for 24 hours, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye! For now! Alright, we're back. It's all frozen. And let's just get started in making it. So here's the creamy. And there's a bunch of different settings and soft serve, scoop. This is a button for the soft serve, and you can add in there's a mix in button to add in like cookies and stuff to your ice cream. There's a respin button because you can like if you don't eat it all, you can put it like back in the freezer and respin it to make it creamy again. But let's just get started. So it's in here. So now we're gonna take out this. You need to make sure the soft serve thing is still closed. Set this in. And then put on the lid with the blades. And then put that on. And then make sure it clicks. Slide this right back in, and then you have to twist it up to lock it in place. We'll hit on. I'm gonna do this in soft serve, and then Fruit Whip, and then it's gonna blend it, and we'll be back when it's done. Alright, it's done blending, so now we're gonna take it out. So just gotta hit that, pull it over, slide it out. Okay, so now we're going to take off the lid, set this to the side. Nice and creamy and thick. So now we're going to take this, which is the soft serve lid, and it has its plunger thing in it. And then we're gonna just set this on, twist until it locks in. And then we're gonna find the blue colored thing and line it up with the blue thing up there. And push, turn. We're gonna pull out the drip tray and then open it. So now I have a bowl here. You can do a cone or whatever. But this is only for the soft serve, so if you don't want to do soft serve, you don't have to do this part, but we're making soft serve. So now we're just going to press this, and it'll come out in a second. Oh, it's going back. Wait, it's hard to reach. Because it's not completely full, so you have to wait for it to. So here it comes. You have to wait for it to push it to it. Oh, I'm not very good at swirling, as you guys may or may not be able to tell. Okay. Here's just a bowl of it. It's not the prettiest. But so then I heated up some peanut butter to make it all runny. Take it and then drizzle it on. Obviously you don't have to do this. But this is something I thought would be really good on it. And it sure is good on it. So just drizzle that on. And let's taste it. And like I said, I really like this recipe. Tastes delicious. It's relatively healthy and yummy, so I would recommend making this if you get a Ninja Creami. And see you next time. Bye. So good.